Is our video presentation for the just concluded seawall construction project for Group 10.
The seawall project tested our project management and teamwork skills. We worked together to plan, time, and construct our seawall while following the requirements provided to our group. Specifically, our group had to follow constraints regarding masons, trucks, and other time-influencing variables. This presentation details various aspects of our group's planning and construction process. The construction process is discussed in elaborative detail, and trade-offs made in selecting the winning plan are also discussed. We also included our initial expectations with regards to the project while also summarizing the results recorded upon completion of the project.
In the project, 3 total construction trucks were utilized, with 2 of them being deployed to Fiona and 1 of them being deployed to Ronan. Also, 2 highly skilled masons were involved. The project was completed in a total of 407 seconds. And because we used 2 masons, each of who was capable of handling 6 bricks at a given time, there was no accumulation of bricks at the laydown during the construction site, and that significantly streamlined the project flow. Unfortunately, towards the end of the project, an extra unnecessary trip was made, and this was due to the fact that we failed to appropriately count the number of trips being made by the truck drivers.
We decided to minimize time at the expense of increasing cost and increasing carbon emissions. We decided to do this by doing 2 trucks to Fiona and 1 to Ronan. Our 2 highly skilled masons allowed us to minimize the amount of bricks in the laydown area. The elevated cost due to the fuel and carbon taxes from our 2 Fiona trucks was outweighed by the overall timing of our trucks reaching the laydown. We had 3 trucks constantly picking up and dropping off bricks without exceeding the 18 bricks at the laydown. This allowed us to be as efficient as possible by not wasting any time idling at the laydown.
The total time of construction was 6 minutes and 47 seconds, which is less than any of our other individual bids. We sent 2 trucks to Fiona, which wouldn't exceed our brick laydown limit, and we could still have trucks traveling back to back the whole time. The use of 3 trucks increased our labor costs, but this was an acceptable trade-off for our ultimately decreased time.
Overall, our outcomes for this project were very successful, and we only took 7 seconds longer than expected because the masons took a bit longer, and our wall was well constructed and very sturdy, and everyone managed to do their parts well and on time. And our project was ultimately profitable, even though we had to pay the masons a bit more. Through this project, we learned that the truck drivers should have been counting how many trips they were making, and the masons needed a bit more time to ensure the sturdiness of the wall. So the best way to manage our time would have been to dedicate another person to managing everyone's timing who didn't have to build or act as a truck. And we should also allocate a bit more budget in case anything goes wrong. So our main takeaway was keeping track of timing was important to the success of the whole group.